Okay, good morning. I think all of my videos were done from this exact spot yesterday, so I'll try and change it up some today. Good morning, happy day 2 of Fat Burn Blitz. I'm feeling good this morning. I have a little bit of a headache, but it's probably just detoxing, honestly. So I'm gonna make my coffee, of course. So I will start with ice. Sometimes my parents' ice maker randomly moves to crushed ice when none of us use crushed ice, so we have no idea how that happens. Then I'll take a creamy chocolate shake on top of this. Okay, so I'm gonna pour, oh, this is the silky peanut butter shake. Oh, not my favorite, hold on. It's not that the silky peanut butter shake is not good, it's just not my favorite in coffee. So I'm gonna take this creamy chocolate shake, it'll focus, put that over my ice. Then I like to brew 10 ounces of coffee over it, and the coffee my parents have is like the green, I can't remember exactly what the brand is. Hold on. Okay, so it's called Green Mountain Breakfast Blend. So I just brew 10 ounces of that over it and then blend it up in my parents' NutriBullet, and then that's my coffee for the day. So I'm gonna go tend to the crying baby. Okay, the time has come. The baby's down for a nap. I just finished a call for Optavia. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all the new car. We bought a 2021 limited Hyundai, or if you're my husband, he says hi Hyundai. He's upstairs working. Oh, I didn't explain anything that happened with his truck yesterday, did I? I don't remember. There she is, Bonnie the blue Palisade. You can't really tell unless you see it like in direct light, but she is like a navy blue color. She looks black though. Originally, we had picked out a, oop, it can sense me. Watch, this is pretty cool. We picked out a red one, but it has a smart sensing lift gate. So, which is really cool if I'm ever walking up with the baby. Oh, this just makes me angry. I'm gonna close that now. Anyway, there you can see it's kind of blue. Let me just get in the car and show you. So originally we had picked out a red one, and it never came in, and it never came in, and it never came in. So we just decided to go with the navy blue one. It's actually a more expensive, what is that? Don't worry, it was just a smudge. It's actually a more expensive vehicle because of the type of paint that they use, but they gave it to us for the same price. Oop, since I'm there. Anyway, so the lift gate, if you walk up with the baby and you have like groceries in your hand or something, it's super cool because it just opens for you as long as you stand there. So let me give you a little tour. But first, let me tell you what happened to Robbie's truck. Yesterday, we got to the dealership to pick up the new car. Welcome, Mallorie. Anyway, and his truck died in the Ford dealership, and he has a Dodge truck, so everybody was like making, well, everybody isn't like my dad and his best friend were like making fun of him, like, dude, your Dodge broke down in the Ford parking lot. And then the sales manager for Ford came out because we had to have his truck towed from the Ford dealership to the Dodge dealership in town in Victoria. Robbie was going to drive back home last night so that he could go back to work, so he's working from upstairs at my parents' house today. That's the beauty of being able to work from home, I guess. So, anyway, we're waiting to see what's wrong with his truck, because his truck, something was weird, like the key wouldn't come out of the ignition because it was telling him that the car wasn't in park, but it was in park. It was just a mess. So as we're like signing papers and moving things from the old car, the Lexus, to the new car, the Hyundai, Robbie's Dodge truck is being towed off of the... I'm gonna have to insert a picture right here. I was taking a picture with Lexi, my Lexus, well, now their Lexus, and I'm like hugging it and I have like a sad face on, and in the background you can see Robbie's truck being towed away. It's hilarious. So it's not funny, but his truck's under warranty, so we're not super worried about it. We just don't know what's wrong with it. So for now, we're in Victoria. So all the stuff in the back that I just got mad at was all the stuff that he pulled out of his truck. He was like, I'm not leaving this in the truck. I was like, Robert, you're going to clutter up my new car. And I was just like, ugh. I'm one of those people that I don't like clutter. And there's already a lot of baby stuff. Clutter comes with babies a lot of time. And so when he was like moving all this, not junk, but all this stuff into the new car, I was like, I'm going to freak out. Like, we just got this car. Anyway, so let me show you a little bit about the car. It is very high tech. One of the reasons that we chose this vehicle, because we were looking at a Telluride. We didn't actually test drive a Telluride. We were looking at a Tahoe, didn't actually test drive a Tahoe. We actually test drove an Expedition. We looked at an Explorer, but then this one was so techy and so sporty, which is one thing that I absolutely loved about my old car, is the fact that it was super, super sporty. It also had red leather interior, but that's okay. And this one is just super, super sporty. So let me give you a little tour of the really cool things it can do. So everything up there is digital. This is all touch screen up here. My Bluetooth audio. And then it has a navigation system, which is so stinking cool. Oops. Just show me the map. I'm still learning how to do this. So it's got a navigation system, which I've never had before. Has Sirius radio, all that kind of stuff. This thing is huge. So it's got the two different, you know, the passenger can have their own. Let's see, hold on just a second here. I'm gonna turn this down. Anyway, so the passenger can have their own air. It's got heated and cooled seats, and it has a heated steering wheel, which I think is so cool. This is something that was new, is it doesn't have like a gear shifter, it has buttons, so that was to save space. It also has an auto hold feature, which whenever we bought the car, we were test driving it, our salesman, who's a really good friend of ours, said, I don't know why that's there, I don't know why you'd need it, I guess if you're just kind of lazy, because you can push it when you get to a stoplight and it'll hold it in park for you, or hold the brake down for you. And I said, oh, I can see exactly why. If I have to put a binky in a baby's mouth, I would rather push this button than have to like lean back and hope that I keep my foot on the brake. So I think that's really cool. It has 3 different modes. So this is sport mode, comfort mode, and then eco mode is green. And you can't see it right now, but there's lights right along underneath there, and you can change their color too, which is super awesome. You see that 0 miles per hour? That's a head-up display. So this will show me broken clouds. Oh, it's telling me that it's cloudy outside. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so this will show me, come on, head-up display. It'll show me how fast I'm going. It will also show me the speed limit of the road that I'm on, and if I have my navigation system on, it'll tell me my next turn, which is so cool, or like my next instruction for the navigation, which is super, super neat. So something that I think is super cool, and something that I was not willing to give up with my Lexus, was it had blind spot mirroring. So it would tell me when there was somebody in my blind spot. This is even cooler. Not only does it have blind spot not mirroring, blind spot monitoring, but it'll also show you whenever you put on your blinker a camera view of what you're turning into, which I think is so stinking cool. What else does it do? It has a charging pad down here. It has Apple CarPlay and Android CarPlay. I don't know what that one's called, but so Apple CarPlay, I just put my phone there and it'll charge it. It's really nice. The back seats, it's very, very spacious. It's got stadium seating. The back seats, the second row, both of them can recline, they can move forward. It also has a heating and cooling feature on those seats. In the very back, which I'm not going to do right now because there's still a lot of stuff in there, in the very back it's motorized or automated, so that when you push the button, the seats will go up or down for you. You don't have to worry about doing that yourself, which I just think that's kind of cool. It has a sunroof, but it also has a moonroof, but that one does not open physically, which is good. So anyway, that's pretty cool. Oh man, a bird already pooed on the top of my car. It also has, which I don't know why this would be of importance to us, we don't really use that much or have the need for it, but it has like the roof racks where you can put stuff on. So oh, look at this. This is pretty funny. Actually, I think this is kind of cool. So if you have a baby, your baby probably goes to sleep to like some kind of sound machine. This has sounds of nature. Right now we're in an open air cafe, but actually Avery goes to sleep to rain. And the other day when we were test driving, she was kind of fussy and we put this on and she immediately fell asleep. So that's just pretty cool, I think. Anyway, I'm really, really excited. I'm taking this over to my grandparents' house today to show them and to take Ave. So this has the time now. I put it to the time, but you can also put that as the weather. Oh, it has this passenger talk, which I don't know if you'll be able to see. Can you hear it? So when you have this turned on, the front microphone will pick up the driver's voice and play it through the rear speakers. So it can be really useful for a couple different things. If you have a sleeping baby in the back seat and you don't want to be like yelling back there, it'll put it in the third seat so you can talk to somebody back there. Or if you have screaming kids in the back seat, you can say, hey, keep it down back there, I'm telling your dad when we get home. So it's just pretty cool. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's cool about it. I don't know, it's just a really nice sporty vehicle. The one that we originally bought had 13 miles on it, so I was kind of excited because I was the only person that ever drove it. This one was test driven a bunch of times, so it has 180 miles and it had 158 when we picked it up. No, it had a little more than that. I don't remember, but I think it's just gonna be a really good car for us, like a really good car for us. I'm gonna go inside and start working on yesterday's vlog for the first day of Fatburn Blitz, but I hope that you've enjoyed this little car tour of Bonnie the Blue Hyundai, or Bonnie the Blue Palisade. Look into it. This is only their second year making this model, so they made a whole bunch of really nice adjustments for this year because they've had a year under their belt. And they cannot keep them on the lot, apparently. They just like are selling like hotcakes. And the way that we actually found this one was we were going to the Ford dealership here in Victoria to see my dad's good friend Zach, or our family friend Zach, about looking at Expeditions. I didn't really want an Expedition, but I wanted to see if I could drive something that big. This one is lower, so which is great because I'm really short, but it's about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller than an Expedition, which is totally fine. Anyway, so we were driving away and Mom was like, wait, what is that? So we turned around. The night before we had gone around and we're like trying to see what was on their lot because we had an appointment with Zach the next day. So we're driving around and Mom's like, hey, what is that? And we turned around and we saw this Palisade. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's really cute. It's so cute, which to me, that's what's really important, right? The car's cute. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. We got to ask Zach if we can test drive this tomorrow. So the next day I texted Zach and I said, hey, can you only show me Ford vehicles? And without saying anything, like I'm mentioning this car, he said, no, I can show you everything. Have you heard of the Hyundai Palisade? And I was like, that's what I want to test drive. So anyway, it was really cool. But welcome to the family, Bonnie. Okay, it's time for fueling number 2 of the day. I'm actually gonna use a decadent chocolate brownie and make this into a shake. Oh! I just got her dressed for the day. She looks so cute. We're about to go over to my grandparents' house and they bought her a new outfit, so I decided I would use that. Actually, I'm gonna wait to put this in until the end. So I'm gonna add ice. You're okay. She's so fussy. Ice, a cup of water, and then a half a cup of spinach, just like I did yesterday with the creamy chocolate shake, except I'm gonna use the decadent chocolate brownie shake today.
You keep me wondering, is our love strong, just like a love song? Baby, it's haunting me. Don't know what you're thinking. It's like I'm sinking deep underwater. Maybe it's harder for me. Oh, harder for me. Maybe we're over it, or maybe just lovers.
It's slightly green, but very delicious. Okay, so I'm on fueling number 3. I will tell you, I'm getting to the point where I'm like hungry. Everybody gets like this, especially when you're on program for the first time. Like you just sometimes want something, I don't know, I just am like at that point where everything is tempting for me. But I'm gonna push through because I know I'm gonna feel so much better at the end of this. So I'm gonna have a decadent chocolate brownie, kind of like I did yesterday around this time, just because number 1, I'm hungry and it'll feel like I'm actually eating something instead of drinking a shake. And I love the brownie. The brownie is my favorite. Would I love to put some PB2 on it? Heck yeah, but I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna make this up and then eat this, and then I'm gonna work on continuing to edit yesterday's vlog because Avery woke up kind of early from her first nap and so I didn't get to finish.
All right, y'all, so for fueling number, insert fueling number here, we're doing a creamy chocolate shake and just a blender bottle. So we're gonna pour this in there and shake it like the dickens.
it's lean and green time. Really?
Oh, I gotta practice my singing.
I forgive you. Okay. I'm practicing my forgiveness. Anyway, so it's lean and green time. I'm having, again, another shrimp salad because I'm just eating the rest of what was in yesterday's bag. But this time, I've added a little twist to Avery. She just had her dinner. I've added some avocado to it. So instead of using 4 tablespoons, I used about 2 tablespoons of ranch and half of an avocado, or an ounce of avocado. I really hope you can hear me over my mother's slamming. Just kidding. Anyway, so everybody else is gonna have pork burgers and french fries, and although it sounds extremely tempting, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna continue to have my lean and green meal, because tomorrow will be a better day. Today has been full of temptations. Oh, I hate that noise. Ugh. Is anybody else like that when you like scratch a plate with a fork or something? Ugh. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish this up and then have my last fueling of the day. I'm on my last 32 ounces of water. Here, half of it's on the floor. No, like an ounce of it. Avery knocked my cup on the floor, so I'll just drink a little extra. Anyway, happy lean and green. I'm about to have my last fueling of the night. Of course, it's a brownie, no icing. I'm gonna be honest, today was tough. Today was really rough. Today I wanted to, I gotta rhyme. Today was tough, today was really rough. Today I had enough.
Wow.
That was pretty good. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I can make a rhyme anytime. Anyway, today I definitely wanted to like, not like indulge, because I just really wanted to have something other than like shrimp and salad. And I wanted to add seasoning, and I wanted to have PB2, and anyway, so, and I wanted to have a bar. But you know what? It's okay, because I'm on day 2, which means that that little issue should go away pretty soon. Usually about by day 4 for me, I start to feel really good. So this camera's about to die. Eating my brownie. I hope you've all had an awesome day. But until tomorrow, I love you all, and God bless you.